Alright, round one is about to start here. Looks like it's a little slow just because there's so many people playing. So we are going to... so we're not playing Metalcraft. We want to get to a faster start, so we're probably going to play first. You know, this seems like as good of a hand as any, so we're not going to mulligan here. So I think our play is Silvermere and maybe stag right away seems bad. I think I'd rather play Sky at Ill School before stag, actually. So just because we can cycle through our deck, even though our hand is pretty good here. Oh, he's playing the Infect deck, so we're going to want to get guys out as soon as possible. I think... You know, we want to get rid of Played Singer. We're probably going to play Invisimancer this turn, so I'm okay with attacking with Silvermere here. Just getting the damage in while we can. Not really wanting to make it unblockable just because I wanted him to block, because Played Singer is so good in that deck. Alright. Sure, you can be unblockable. Let's go with his turn. So, probably Sky Ill School next turn. Not so concerned about Venser against his deck. You know, the idea is just to make sure that you stall as long as possible in order to... And then I can blink with Venser, which is awesome, just because... I can get rid of those counters. So I think I want to play a more controlling game. Not sure I want to attack here in case he has the haster. And the idea, obviously, is to get Venser out with a Sky Ill School that's still alive, maybe has a couple counters on him next turn. Yep, he has the haster. So, you know, I think we're going to block the flyer. We're going to block the Contagious Nim. If he just attacks with the haster, that's certainly fine, too. I think Stag next turn is better than Venser. And of course we're going to block with Invisimancer here. Again, you know, I'm certainly going to take the one poison counter from the flyer. Actually, should I take 3? Just because in case he kills the Sky Ill School, I don't have another flyer. That seems better. And then kill the 2/2. And then take 2 Infect. So, you know, attack with Stag. We're not going to... And attack with the Silvermere, excuse me, because we're not going to block with it. We have the Stag, and we have Venser coming next turn. I'm probably going to discard the Halt Order. And this is being slow. Just because... You know, I don't see many artifacts except for Trigon in that deck I'm going to want to counter, and I'm not going to want to counter anything for the next few turns anyway. And Invisimancer just seems better. And that's certainly fine. Might just have to make him sack him next turn. Ooh, that's really nice. So, in that case, well, you know, the idea is to attack with my creatures. Hopefully he blocks, but you know, even if he blocked with both, I'm getting tremendous card advantage against a deck that really can't handle non-card advantage. So I think Clone Shell is a play here. Just because I can block the Infector and not really worry about it. Argent Sphinx seems better than any of those. Ariok Replica would seem fine normally. I guess that's, you know, it's conservative play, just in case he has something bomby. But, you know, the thing you obviously worry about is Untamed Might, but not so concerned about that here. I wonder how many people in this pod were in the Infect deck. And he's going to give it haste. You know, I'd rather be blinking the... yeah, I mean, the Clone Shell is... Clone Shell got the best he could get, so let's take it for what it is. Not really going to block with anything but the Clone Shell here. So, got that. And Mimic Vat seems fine. I think I actually, you know, let's see if I can win here. Yeah, he's at 10, so I can just win with Neurarch Invisimancer here. Cool. So that's game one. So as far as, you know, sideboard cards are concerned, I think I'd rather have Thrumming Bird than the Drake, just because it can block the Plague Stinger. Plated Sea Strider actually seems okay for the hasty guy. It seems better than Halt Order here. And yeah, we'll submit and get you in the round. Alright, welcome to game two. Let's see. So he kept 5 land hand. Not really thrilled with. If he has the flyer, I'm in some sort of trouble. Neurarch Replica is nice, just because it can take a hit. But I mean, I do die to Sisbearer here, so I think I mulligan. That's really close, though. I think I do mulligan, though. You know, that seems better, so let's go for it. You know, Venser's definitely not as strong against an Infect deck as he is against other decks, but... Third island is not what I wanted to see there. Yeah, I guess Venser is strong against Infect decks just for his blinking ability. Excuse me. It's nice that he didn't play a 2-drop there. You know, Thrumming Bird's certainly good with Venser, but, you know, nothing I want to get too overly excited about. Oh, that's a problem. I need another plains here, and I'm just getting islands. So think attacking's the right play here. I guess I could be worried about the haste guy, but probably a mistake. Yeah, it's hard when I haven't really dealt with this set much. So he doesn't have the haste guy, at least. I guess we can pretend like I pressed F6, but we can pretend like we have the counterspell. Trigon is really bad for us here. But, you know, we have the Vigilance guy, so... okay. Oof. You know, our goal is to get into their planes pretty quickly, and, you know, that's what sucks about not playing more than 5 planes here. So if he has Untamed Might, he just wins. So I think it's fine just to block with Throwing Bird here and hope he doesn't have it. So Venser doesn't do much for us here. So the replica's best. It's hard because he's getting in for 3. Yeah, it's hard to concede here, so I won't. No, that first hand certainly wasn't going to be any better. So, I mean, the mulligan was the right play. This is just fast. So, you know, block here, take a bunch. Because if I have the planes, I at least can return a creature next turn. Bleh. I think that just wins. Yep. Cool. So need a better start than that. Did you bring in Vector Asp? Over Origin Spellbomb, just because Origin Spellbomb? Nah, probably not. You know, we can probably go with this and be okay. Well, too late to second guess ourselves. I'm still not worried about the second planes. You know, that seemed like a fluke. But you don't know. Yeah, I mean, that's okay. Necropede is pretty good, so... But this one's going to be fairly close.